The volleyball hit the tape at the top of the net, and its momentum carried it on over. I lunged after the descending ball with my left arm fully extended towards it. But within a split second, my life changed forever. This was me, going day by day and taking for granted every practice I went to and every game I got to play in. When the unfortunate reality is that collegiate athletes' poor academic performance, lack of future career preparation, and risk of a physical and or mental illness often leads to a challenging life for post-athletes. That night, I had sustained an injury that would require 3 years of appointments, surgeries, and rehabilitation, ending my aspirations to play collegiate volleyball. This is me now, on my fourth surgery, struggling to get through everyday activities, and not having touched a volleyball in more than 3 years. Every kid has a dream of what they want to be when they grow up, and we were all that kid once. For many, being a collegiate athlete is a big step towards their dream career. College athletes spend so much time on their athletics that their academics suffer. They are limited in the choice of their major, and they risk career-ending injuries every day. Collegiate athletes' academics are often put in second behind their athletic commitments. Grades, and even credit hours are all compromised by collegiate athletes on a daily basis. According to an article on collegiate athlete graduation rates, more than half of the student athletes in our population get C averages, experience some difficulty in each enrollment period, and completing 12 or more credit hours toward the NCAA's 12 for 24 rule in 2 regular semesters. And in some instances, take classes in extra semesters offered by the university in order to meet credit hour requirements. In addition to grades and credit hours, many athletes struggle to graduate on time with their peers. In a study on NCAA athlete graduation rates, results showed that collegiate football player graduation rates are 20% lower than normal college students, and that collegiate basketball player graduation rates are 35% lower than normal college students. It's hard enough for athletes to keep up academically, but when they can't even choose a major they are passionate about, it makes their collegiate experience even harder. Collegiate athletic sports program schedules are demanding and often lead to athletes missing numerous class periods. Many colleges provide tutors for these athletes that will go to class for them and catch them up when they get back. But this inhibits these athletes from building a student-teacher bond or working with their classmates. Athletes also don't have the well-developed career knowledge needed to be successful in the working world, even when they graduate. A lack of focus and time spent on education prevents these athletes from discovering other passions, often resulting in athletes getting degrees in areas of little interest or future value, leaving them to struggle in the working world. The concerns of an athlete's academics and future career are true, making the assumption that an athlete does not sustain an injury before graduation. Many athletes return to training and competing before their body is ready after sustaining an injury. In a study on the most popular regrets of collegiate athletes, many athletes regretted not taking care of their bodies and health. Specifically, athletes had regretted that they had returned far too quickly to their sport following an injury. This image of a Kentucky football player grasping his knee reinforces the point that athletes do return to training too soon. He already is wearing a knee brace, showing that he already had sustained an injury before this second hit to his knee. Now he has a new injury or has worsened his previous injury. Physical pain is not the only thing an injured athlete has to take into consideration. Their mental health is also at risk when they undergo such a drastic life change. According to an article on the mental health of athletes, considering the potential risks associated with depression, our findings suggest that post-injury psychological assessments, in particular those that focus on special emotional disturbances such as depression, should be immediately after as well as in a longitudinal fashion to ensure that injured patients achieve the best overall physical and psychological outcomes. Collegiate athletes need assistance in maintaining their academics, keeping their physical and mental health, and developing a future career. Everyone needs a little guidance in life, and just because someone is an amazing athlete and seems to have it all together, does not mean they don't need guidance as well. Collegiate athletes today do struggle academically, both grade-wise and career-wise, and they often endure career-ending injuries that can dramatically change the lifestyle they currently live. With a little help, collegiate athletes will be on the road to being smarter, happier, and healthier individuals, while still being able to play the sport that they love.